2004, we've been the home of Pennsylvania's unsigned rock, raw, loud, and unapologetic. From live radio to podcasts and streaming everywhere, this is underground music without a filter. Turn it up, let it bleed. And now, here's your host, Bill Damiano.
What's up, everyone? You are tuned into episode 826 of the Pennsylvania Rock Show. You just heard Lives in Dolium and their track Shame. And then from the Altoona area, the Jaded Lips and their song Trouble. With me this evening on the Pennsylvania Rock Show are some of the members of IntoxXxication. Why don't you two introduce yourselves for me real quick?
Maddie.
Hi, I'm Maddie Rohde, and I am the lead singer of IntoxXxication.
And she's brand new.
I am brand new, yes.
I've been with Tony IntoxXxication for a long time. I'm James Ania, and I'm the guitar player and backup vocals. I used to be lead vocals, but it's much better with Maddie.
So the lineup of IntoxXxication has changed significantly since the last time you guys were on, right, James?
A lot, yeah.
Who else? I'm assuming you said Bobby. I'm assuming he's the drummer now.
Yeah.
And he should be joining us later, we hope.
Yeah, he said he'll be late, but I don't know when.
All right, so Maddie, did Tony or James give you any idea what you were getting into today?
Not really. It's just like
look at his smile.
They said it was an interview. They were like, "Yeah, we're doing a radio interview." It highlights a lot of local bands in Pennsylvania in general. Yeah, that was pretty much it. Nothing else besides that, though.
So I generally ask questions that get the same information that you would get in a normal interview, but the questions aren't how you would hear them. For instance, we'll start with this one for you. If you were leaving a show and there was a DeLorean sitting outside with its door up in the air and a flux capacitor in the back seat, and you could go back in time and play with any band, just like Marty played with Chuck Berry's cousin. I'm really hoping you're getting the reference.
Of course.
Okay. What band would you play with?
Oh God, that's really hard. It's a great question. I think the first one that comes to mind for me is Kiss in like 1974, 75. That's what awesome. That was what first came to mind for me.
You guys are allowed to keep her.
Yeah, right. That's an old soul right there.
Yeah.
Yes. I've always
right here.
That.
Rush?
Yes, yeah, Rush.
Me right here. But if I were to get in that DeLorean and go back to, did you say 1984?
Whatever year.
Yeah, I wouldn't be coming back. That's for sure. I'm staying there.
The Kiss, that's a great answer. He doesn't even know how great that answer is.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and it's very specific too, because it has to be like 75, like, or around then. Like it has to be that.
So I saw Ace about a month before he passed away.
Oh.
At Jurgles in Warrendale. And I saw the original band play a couple times, and then I saw mixed versions of them.
Yep.
But I did not see. Let me think. Who did? I did not see Eric Carr play drums, and I've seen pretty much everybody else. But okay. Anyway,
I saw him a few times with Tony.
So who? You're not allowed to say the same band on this. Who would be your dream band to open for?
I would say, like, currently, or
I mean,
just,
you still have a
like,
DeLorean.
okay, sure. I'm a huge fan of My Chemical Romance, which is more of a recent band, depending on what you count as recent. But like, they're touring now, and I love them so much, and I've loved them since I was like a kid. So yeah, I would love to open for My Chemical Romance.
Yeah, that would definitely be cool. Me, I don't know.
You don't know?
I can't say the same band, so.
How about this? I'll twist it a little bit. How about a venue that you would like to play at? Opening for Rush. I'll give it to you.
Oh, Madison Square Garden. Definitely Madison Square Garden.
And Maddie, where would you like to open for My Chemical Romance at?
Man, I feel like it's no longer open, but CBGB's. Although I don't think they would play that small of a venue at this point, but if it were possible, definitely CBGB's, and I'm bummed that it closed.
I recently watched a documentary on that, which is, I don't know, 20 years old at this point. Not really a documentary. I guess it's a biopic. And I think it might be famous for the wrong reasons. But if it were open, I would still go there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, we did open for a lot of other bands like Rat, Skid Row, Buck Cherry, Drowning Pool.
It's Buck Cherry. It's awesome that you mentioned them.
But I would love to do Buck Cherry again. Yeah, that was a good show.
So I'm actually going to be giving away tickets to Buck Cherry at Jurgles at the end of this show. So,
awesome.
And also Power Man 5000. 2 different shows, same date, 2 different venues.
Yeah, we did that. We did their show too.
Oh, cool.
A while back.
I printed out a list of questions, which I never did. This is actually, I'm going to be doing some live interviews over the weekend at Millville Music Festival, which is, there's a city right outside Pittsburgh. They have about 3,200 people in that city, and they're expecting about, what was it, 30,000? No, I can't remember how many thousand people. A lot more than 3,200, but there's 350 plus bands playing, 30 some stages, and 2 days. And I'm going to be walking around with my mics and camera and creating as much as I can while watching bands. But so I printed out some questions for that, but I'm gonna ask you guys a couple of them to prepare. So let's see. What song that you like to listen to is the one that means the most to you? It could be one. It could be an intoxication song. It could be anything.
What song? What? Say again.
Song that means the most to you.
Oh, okay. A song I wrote called Eternal Light. It's more of a
How about you,
ballad, I
Maddie?
think.
That's hard. Gosh, I don't know. It's really hard for me to pick, even like when people ask me like a favorite song, I'm like, I can't pick a favorite song. I don't know. I think maybe like House of the Rising Sun.
Any version in particular? It's been recorded so many times.
The Animals. Yeah, The Animals. Because I think they just reinvigorated that song. I mean, it's a Dylan song, so like, but I think that just the way that they did it was it's very inspiring to me. Like, I think it just like breathes new life into it.
Very cool. So we are going to take our first break, and we are going to play Left Alone and Well of Darkness, which I believe are both Burnt Santa songs. And hopefully Tony will
They're
figure
Intoxication. Well,
What's
yeah,
that?
The Intoxication.
They're Intoxication?
Yeah. One's Intoxication, one's Burnt Santa.
Which one is Intoxication? Left
Well of
Alone,
Darkness.
Well of Darkness?
That's
Okay.
yeah.
So Well of Darkness is Intoxication? I'm going to fix that.
Yeah. Tony says he's in the room.
Yeah, he sent me a screenshot. It definitely says he is, but as you guys see, he definitely is
I
not.
understand.
So I don't know what's going on. But we'll be right back.
Okay.
Or without him, have fun. Hey, Spill, we are coming back into episode number 826. We just played Burnt Santa, Left Alone, and Well of Darkness by Intoxication. I hope I got it right that time. Did I get it right that time, James?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to have to fix that in my metadata. Hey, so Tony was supposed to be coming, or Burnt Santa was supposed to be coming on in this segment, and it's not cooperating. So I'm just
I
going
told him to try again.
I'm going to keep throwing questions at you. Let's see. How about strangest fan interaction you've had?
My interactions have nothing but positive so far, because I just we played our first gig with me, so it's been really nice. Yeah, no, I haven't really had any. I'm sure Jimmy's got some interesting ones.
Yeah, not yet, but you will. One time I had a guy come up on stage and pick up my guitar from the stand. And I was like, yo, dude, what are you doing? But, these people are wasted, so.
His name wasn't Robert Johnston, was it?
No. And you just get people to come to every show. Like there was this one girl that came to almost every show taking pictures, but it's like free photos.
I used to do that like 30 years ago.
Yeah, it's great.
How about, let's see, rapid fire questions. Ooh, here's a good one. Who's your favorite local band currently from your scene?
That's hard.
I feel like I should have a button that plays the Jeopardy song.
Yeah. Legitimately.
How about this? If you're worried about singling out one band and upsetting other bands, you can just throw a bunch of names out, and then I'll look them up and try and bring them on.
The Reissue, they're a cover band. They played with us at this most recent gig, and they were so awesome. Just like super tight, really fun. Yeah, they were great.
Yeah, I don't get out much. You see this bar?
Yes.
It's in my house. This bar is in my house. I play in the band To Get Out.
Okay, enough of the paper. So I mentioned Robert Johnston earlier. If you were at the crossroads to sell your soul to the devil to get something musically, like he sold his soul to become the best guitarist of his time, why would you be at that crossroads?
Ooh.
But now, Maddie, you know why I asked if they told you what you were getting into.
Yeah, these are very existential questions. I don't know. I mean, I think I would love to be able to play guitar well. So that would be cool. Or actually like to dance well. I think that would be great as well.
I can't do either of those.
I wouldn't be there.
You wouldn't be there?
I wouldn't be there.
I absolutely would not be there.
All right, so
Yeah, no.
I know that some people have problems with the way I asked that question, and being a teacher where I teach, I will reword it for you. What is something musically that you haven't gained yet that you would like to gain? No?
I think I would like to be able to play guitar well and also be able to play guitar whilst singing. Which it's harder than it looks. Like
Yeah, so I can sing most songs while playing, but not all.
Yeah,
it depends.
Gets tricky. Gets tricky.
Let's do this. How did Maddie end up in the band? Like I know there was I kind of saw some of what was going on in the public on Facebook, but we can ignore that stuff and just tell me how she ended up in the band.
Craigslist. Legit. I went on Craigslist under, local area looking for just something in the music scene. Looking for if anybody needed a singer or was looking to form a band or, whatever. And they popped up. So that's pretty much it.
Did you show up with one red shoe and one orange shoe?
No.
See, that was a test. You gonna tell her what I just asked her about? Do you know? You don't know.
What does that mean?
That's how Ace Frehley showed up to audition for Kiss.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, and he
Yeah,
also plugged
showed
in
up.
early and got yelled at.
I showed up right while they were playing, and she's singing, and I came in. I was like, "Wow, I guess I'm out of the band." You don't need. I said, "You don't need me." So that was it. She was in first song. It was what? Well of Darkness, or
it might have been Power. I don't know.
Power
I
Within
think
Me.
that was
That's
the
it.
first one we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or,
if you were able to sit down and have a conversation with a musical idol, first of all, who would you be sitting with? And keep in mind, you still have that DeLorean. And what question would you ask them to get the conversation started?
Oof. Man.
well, for
These
me,
are
it would be Alex Lifeson, of course, and I'd probably ask him to do that bag guy, put the bag on his head. I'd ask him to do that for me.
I really
I'm
do need that
thinking-
button.
I know. I'm thinking Ann Wilson. And I think I would ask her what made her want to start singing. I think I would ask her that.
Ooh, my online plugin that's supposed to be picking up the video chats is not doing a very good job. But I opened one manually, and there's a question in there that I'm gonna ask. This comes from K Spray Road, which is somebody's Twitch. I don't know if you guys recognize that, but the question is, you do recognize it? The question is,
that would be my mom.
well, your mom would like to know, how did people accept having a new female lead, both online and in person?
Surprisingly, so well. I thought, since Intox has never had a female singer before, I thought that they were gonna hate me. But that was not the case. Everyone has been so nice and supportive, so far, which hopefully continues. But yeah, no, that was something I was nervous about for sure. But everyone's been great as far as I know.
She's awesome. Can't deny it.
All right, so we have like 9 seconds before my little alarm's going to beep in my ear and say it's time for us to go to the song. So I'm going to announce what we're going to listen to next. We're going to hear Kurt Ziegler, Can I See You, and Cole Douglas, Ain't Nobody Like You. And we'll be right back here on episode 826 of the Pennsylvania Rock Show. Hey, it's Bill. We are back on episode 826. Tony has not figured out how to get on, even though it says he is on. It's weird. So with me are Maddie and James of IntoxXxication. We're going to stick with that conversation. We'll have to do Burnt Santa at a different time. Although you did hear from them earlier. The songs you just heard were from Kurt Ziegler and Cole Douglas. And let's do this. Let's go with, can you pinpoint the moment that you knew that you needed to be a musician? Every time I ask a question, James shakes his head no.
No, because Tony's texting me right now. He can't get on. He still can't get on. I don't know. It says he's in the room. But anyway.
Do you want to answer that?
Yeah, I ever since I was like 4 years old, I knew this. I was just like jump up and down on my bed singing or lip syncing in the mirror to Beatles, Simon and Garfunkel, Hall & Oates, you know, that kind of stuff. That's just talking about 1974 now, 1975, and Kiss, and the list goes on. So I pretty much never stopped singing. I started playing, and I won't stop ever.
My daughter auditioned for a musical by singing "Sound of Silence."
Amazing.
She kind of did the disturbed version, but still Simon and Garfunkel. Hey, Maddie, I killed a little bit of time. Do you have an answer?
Yeah, so I've always liked performing. I've always liked to sing. I used to make up songs when I was very little, and my dad is a musician. He's professional, classically trained guitarist. So he always had like microphones and stuff like that. So I would steal the microphone and like make up little songs in it as a little baby. So definitely since then, I've always been a performer for sure. Like I've done a lot of acting, and I have played violin since I was very little. Yeah, so kind of forever.
Have you had any interactions with I'm going to say big name musicians?
Not really. I can't say that I have besides these guys. No.
I won tickets to a Maiden concert, and I was on the stage with a group of people that also won. So that was one. And then another time, I was right in front of DL at somewhere in Philly. I don't remember. Small venue. And he puts the mic down. We rock. I sing in his mic.
Cool.
After that, I couldn't. I was so overwhelmed, panic attack. I couldn't even be there anymore. I had to leave. I actually went in the back.
Yeah, that's fair. Amazing. I would have a similar reaction, I think.
If they put a mic in front of me, they would escort me out. I met Gene Simmons once. That's really cool. I've met a lot of sports people, but Gene Simmons is the biggest musician that I've met. I've interviewed Cordell Crockett from Ugly Kid Joe, and John Bechtel from Ministry, and Buck Johnson, who is the keyboardist for Aerosmith and the Hollywood Vampires and the Joe Perry Project. So I've talked to a few, but in person, just Gene. Let's see. How So IntoxXxication's Facebook page. One of them, I can't remember if it was Intoxication or Burnt Santa. One of them has the profile equals, so we can't do that one. But
No.
What's the best way to get in touch with IntoxXxication?
I guess Reverb Nation.
Do you know what the username is on there? Is it just IntoxXxication?
Yeah, it's IntoxXxication.
Yeah.
And if somebody wanted to book you guys, that's the best way to do it. Contact you through Reverb Nation.
Absolutely, yeah. Or through Tony.
Yeah.
I don't know his
Facebook too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's go back to the paper.
Yeah, if anybody wants to book us, we are a very versatile band. We can play anything from rock to blues, softer music. We can do it all, and we will. We change our, depending on where we're playing, we change our set list.
What's your go-to pre-show ritual? What do you have to do before every show?
I drink a lot of tea.
Yeah.
I
drink tea.
Tea. Do some vocal warm-ups. Yeah, I like to take time to take a couple deep breaths too. That kind of hippy dippy stuff.
Yeah, I don't have much. I just race to the show, put my stuff on the stage. Let's go.
You do any of that, like stretching the fingers and flopping them around?
Really cracking. They get stiff.
I teach computers, and when I'm first teaching people how to type, I make them do just because it makes me laugh. We're warming you up. I haven't done that in a while. So we have about a minute and a half left. Is there anything that we haven't covered that you want to throw out there? Like, is there something unique about IntoxXxication that my listeners should know about?
The only thing I wanted to say was the shows that we have coming up.
Oh, that's a good one.
May 24th, we got Pine Ridge. June 28th, Scott Park here in Easton. July 25th, Evolution Metal Fest in Newfoundland, New Jersey. Oh, no, it's PA. Newfoundland, PA. August 15th is Cole Region Music Festival for veterans at Schuylkill County Fairgrounds. And September 12th, we're doing a Bushkill Park. And September 27th will be at Artie's in Frenchtown, New Jersey. And there will be more to come.
Let me do one more real quick. Oh, was there ever a moment where you thought about quitting music, and what caused you to think about it?
Many times I've done it, and I've done it. I just came back. I've been gone for 2 years. I just came back. And I'm glad to be back. And I'll probably never quit again. I don't think I really quit. I just took a break.
It's a sabbatical.
Yeah. Basically.
I mean, I had moments in high school where I was like, I don't want to do this. Like, I'm just embarrassing myself. Especially with I had this one solo I was singing in my a cappella group or whatever, and my voice kept cracking, and it was embarrassing. But I actually finally got it and sang it without cracking. So yeah.
Mike Recker says that everybody should go to Intox Rocks on, I think that's Facebook group, correct?
Yeah, no, I think it's YouTube.
Is it YouTube?
I think it's YouTube.
It's also Facebook. Yeah.
Oh, is
Intox
it?
Rocks. Intox Rocks is our fan page run by Michelle.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
guessing that's who Mike Wrecker is. Probably. She also says she is awesome, so that must have been when we were asking about having the new female lead. All right,
Yeah.
so I want to
Michelle's the best too.
thank you guys for hanging out with me this evening.
Thank
Yeah, thanks for having
you.
us.
Thanks for having us.
Appreciate it.
And
Sorry, Tony couldn't be here.
I'm sure we'll do this again, and he'll have it figured out.
All right.
So we have two more songs here at the end of the show. We're gonna hear from McKenna Smith, and that song is called Deja Vu. And then we're gonna end things with Aggressica from Pittsburgh, who I might see at Millville on Saturday. So
Awesome.
if you see me in Millville walking around, I will have mics with me. I will have a camera. If you want photos taken, we can talk about that. But if you're in a band and you want to be on a Pennsylvania Rock Show, that's your chance to be asked one or two questions and be thrown on one of the future shows. So stop me. Everybody go check out IntoxXxication and Burnt Santa. You find them both on Facebook and other social media. We threw a bunch out: Reverb Nation, YouTube, probably Instagram, I'm guessing, since that's where I'm getting the messages from Michelle. And with that said, we're going to head off into the evening. Maddie and James, thanks for hanging out with me.
Thank you.
Thank
We love you all.
you.
Peace.
And stick around for a moment, because here's where I'm going to give away those tickets to Buck Cherry and Power Man 5000. Hey, it's Bill. We're at the end of the show. I'm going to spin a wheel, find out who is going to win 2 tickets to see Buck Cherry with where'd it go? Buck Cherry with Broken Love, Wicked, and Turbo Lovers. That's Monday, May 18th. Doors are at 6, shows at 7 p.m. We had Keith Ladig and Devlin Allen sign up. You'll notice their names are on that wheel next to me a whole bunch of times over there. Whatever. It's a 21 and over show, $37.65, $48.15. Should you need to buy a set of tickets. I'm going to hit shuffle one time and spin. And while that's spinning, I'm going to tell you that I have another set of tickets to give away tonight, but I'm going to have to take a momentary break in between them until I can get that set up with the new wheel and spin again. So with that said, Keith Ladig, keep an eye on your email. You'll be getting an email from me and then a follow-up email from Dresky Entertainment telling you how to get those tickets. And here we go with part 2 of the ticket giveaway for tonight. It's Power Man 5000 with 12 Stones, Make My Blood Dance, Keller and the Guides. That is at the Craft House, 6 p.m. start time, 6:30 p.m. show. That is also Monday, May 18th. So yes, Keith, you did sign up for this one too, but you won the other tickets. So I took your name out of the off the wheel. We have Devlin Allen, Jody Nides, Brian Crow, Jason Barna, Melissa Zunick, Thomas Trainer, Justin Todd, and Andrew Carr, and Nikki Praza all signed up for this one. If you are not familiar with how this works, just go to musicfromthe412.com/contests, and there you will be able to click on upcoming shows and enter to win a set of tickets. And all the information you send to us, once we've sent out who won the tickets, it gets deleted and used for nothing else. With that said, let's find out who is going to win the tickets to see Power Man 5000. I'm going to hit shuffle twice and spin. And the lucky contestant is Jody Nides. Jody, keep an eye on your email. You will be getting an email from me momentarily that will tell you how to get those tickets from Dressy Entertainment. And with that said, everybody, go out and support some local music this weekend. You can head out to Millville, where there'll be like 350 bands, and you may run into me. Or you can check out a show somewhere else. Also, as always, keep an eye on BuildtheScene.com and musicfromthe412.com to get your fill of local, unsigned, and amazing music.